So, for the purposes of the recording, we are here with myself, Draysen, playing McCabe2 in the northwest, and in the bottom right we have PopeDarpa playing Lynch2. This is for the Rising from the Ashes tournament, the one that's organised over on the Constructive Criticism Discord. I'll put the link in the description if I remember. And while I'm here, the pool is flank, cloak and dagger, deathbeds, sweating bullets, ensnare, outflank, and take prisoner. So both not stoning and ready for initiative.
Yep.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
I have an 11. Would you like to cheat?
I weirdly think about it because it actually matters with Lynch 1 and turn 1. Sorry, Lynch 2 and turn 1. No, I will not cheat.
Okay, I'll ask you to go first. Then
Wonderful.
I have, what, 8 models to your 8 models?
Yeah.
So no pass tokens.
Okay.
During the start phase, I'll grab a Brilliance for Sun.
Having a Brilliance, so you're going to use 1 as Brilliance. I will use 2 for Chi. I will use 1 for my Well-Versed on Than. And I guess we can use 3 for Intel.
That's fine.
No, I can't use Well-Versed because you're going to use Brilliance. So I'll just use Chi instead. Like his Chi will be as Well-Versed.
That's fine.
Cool. Okay. So starting the clock and starting the game. Have a great game.
Yep, you too.
So let's just.
I'll walk up there with McCabe. You're not going to be able to blast Tana and Huggy because of the 2-inch box. Or 2-inch barrel.
Oh, they're standing on a barrel. Yeah, okay. Well, that changes that a bit. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a reasonable take.
If you want to try your, stat 5 gun into Lynch's stat 5 defense with +1 for cover, you're welcome to do that. But,
Yeah, that's going to be slightly problematic. Well, it was worth having a look at.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
No, I don't think I would have plumbed quite that generously if not for the barrels.
So I think we probably just go with Luna. Or do we do that first? No, we do Luna first. We're going to go with Luna. We're going to turn the Corpse Curator into a mirror. Need an 8. No. Yep. And then we're going to chuck that mirror to let's say the Charm Warder or Desper. No, I'll chuck it to the Terracotta. Needs a 4. Well, Terracotta is mirrored up, and that was Luna. 2 damage to the Corpse Curator. Over to you.
Yep, just checking something real quick. Yeah. This is the part where I'd usually love to say I had a pass. Oh, man, nice red Joker. Love that for you.
Yeah. This is the part where I'd like to say Kunoichi goes, but you know.
Yeah, I like taking one in McCabe2. But I also don't like spending the stone for the pulse trigger, which, is fine. That you want to do that. Tough one. I think I go with Maddox question mark. That sounds right. So I'll rig 3. Cool. I'll take this one to hand, put this one back, put the other 2 back too. I don't know. Seems fine. So that's in my hand now. Then, I don't know, I'll just take like a walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and snag a focus. Over to you.
Okay. I'm sufficiently nervous.
Maybe you should be.
I'm not happy about that at all. What's happening there?
I'll admit it's a bit of a weird look.
Yeah. That's not something I tend to see every time. Right, well, we're going to go with that. We're going to do Righteous Princess. We're going to spell well versed on that, and we're going to take that with Glee and draw that card. Then we're going to have him go up his 3 to here, and everybody else.
Oh, that does work on a 4. Okay, cool.
And then I'll do my bonus, which requires a 5. And heals the curator for 1. I could go like that and then go like that. Do I want to do it? I think maybe I do. Do I prefer that? Let's just have a quick look and see how that looks. So if we copy and be there. No, I don't like it. So we'll keep the card and we'll go 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a half, because some of that movement was a tiny bit sketchy. So that's him.
Sure. With my Kunoichi. I'm gonna pitch this 3 of mass for this 11 of rams.
Yep.
Which is perhaps the less exciting reason as to why the Maddox turn looks weird. Then I'm gonna shoot Huggy, as you do.
Yep.
I believe Huggy gets cover off of being on top of the box.
Do you reckon?
Is that not how being on top of a box works?
No clue.
If you're standing on top of blocking terrain, I'm pretty sure you have to draw a line through the blocking terrain to draw a line through the model.
Well, if you think about it, I don't mind. Play whichever way you like.
Okay. I'm just kind of asking out loud because this is an unusual situation.
Yes, I honestly just hadn't thought about it. I would have instinctively, I would have assumed you did not have cover.
So why is that?
Because, like, if I want to draw a line that doesn't go through cover, I look at the top of my model and the top of yours, and it doesn't go through the 2 inches that you're stood on top of. And because you're right, I mean, you're overlapping it as well.
I think what you do is you draw with Kunoichi and you look at the line from a top-down perspective, and then you see you're not taller than the 2-inch barrel, so you don't ignore the 2-inch barrels.
So you basically just do that and say it goes through a barrel, thus I have cover.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm perfectly fine to play it that way. Let's do that.
Okay. So there's the attack flip. Here's the damage flip. He'll take 0. I'll move some amount out so that I've got some people within 3 outside of 2 of Maddox, whatever it needs to be. Okay, Huggy gets focus. Shoot him again. Beep. Beep. Cool. Then we'll give Huggy a second focus, and then Kunoichi's done. Over to you.
Cool. Pretty confident I just chuck the Terracotta, tries to chuck his upgrade to the Charm Warder. No. Yes.
Surprised you bothered to give the Terracotta the upgrade to begin with.
I knew that I wanted to go with the Terra, and I was thinking about actually just doing the mirror upgrade. And then, anyway, so he's got fast. And...
He does not get fast.
Oh, he does not get fast because he's
You can't gain
fucking
conditions.
numbskull.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't
What
understand
a
why you tossed
penis.
to do him to begin with. Makes an extra step in your chain to Black Joker.
Brainlessness. Anyway, so he threw a card to make the mirror go to the Charm Order, so that's done. And then he has 2 AP, one of which will be to drop a scheme. And the other one will just do nothing at all and draw me a card. Over to you.
Okay, sounds good. And he's got all the boys in 2. Makes sense. Just taking a moment to think about what's going on.
All good. So in the one practice game that I did manage in terms of just playing it against myself a little bit, I genuinely struggled to figure out how each of us should start.
Yeah, I can see why. You got a bunch of bubble shit. You know, it's funny. I was thinking about memeing on you by taking an illuminated, and now I kind of just wish I did.
That would have really been that would have changed what I had to do quite a lot.
Get those big shockwaves out.
Land that super important brilliance.
I think it's probably okay if I do something a little weird. Is that ability up to is the question.
Nope.
Nope, it is not. Okay. So let's see here. That doesn't quite do what I want it to then. What? No, it's still only ever going to push 6 because for whatever reason they decided that brilliance tokens and whatever tokens don't work the same way. That's in molding for another day. I think that's probably the answer. It feels a little weird, but it's what I think I'm going to go with. I'll activate Lynch. He's going to rig 2. Here those work, I think. I'll swap that maybe. 'Cause I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, and then probably also that. Oh, so that's fine. Okay. Sure. So we'll these back as they are. We're gonna flip our bonus. That'll go off with the trigger to have every mount or friendly miles within 6 gain a brilliance token and heal 1. So brilliance, 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 brilliance for me too. I'm gonna push 2 off of Tannen's delirium. Then that puts up my aura. I'm gonna take a walk of 4.
Do you wish to use Lynch's delirium?
Not currently.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and however much it needs to be just so that Huggy is in range.
Yeah.
Cool. Then we're going to go ahead and just go ahead and hit him with that good old drag to the dark, as you do. He's dragged in. We'll put him up like so. That seems fine. Makes it harder for you to hit him with that charm water without drawing through the thing. One question is 1, 2 clear Huggy also touch the forest? Yes, that is what that would do. Okay. So I have 1 AP left, which I'll use to focus then, and then at the end of the turn, I'll voluntarily fail my brilliance, trigger delirium, push into the forest. Over to you.
Okay.
Who knows if that makes any sense, but I think it makes some sense. So who's next?
One would imagine it's the charm water.
Let's have the relic.
Right, are we happy that that is within 5 of its current position, within 5 of Lynch, within 10 of Maddox, and not giving concealment to Maddox, and within 2 of Than?
Oh. Yep, I would be satisfied with all of those conditions.
Wonderful. Then I'm going to gain fast. I'm going to spend that fast to walk there.
Yep.
And now I'm going to jinx
Come to the
Maddox.
jinx. All right, sounds good.
And I have a chi.
Would you like to spend that chi?
I would not. I'm on 17.
17, he says. Without the trigger showing, of course. Probably am supposed to cheat up, but I also don't know how high your crow is or how many crows you have, and you also have the mirror, but you don't have focus, so you don't redraw.
I'll chuck it to you while you have a think.
Yeah, that's fine. Sure, I'll go to a 19.
That's an 18.
Maddox is willpower 6, my friend.
Is she really?
He is.
Huh.
I don't play this model, and even I know this. How do you not know this?
I
This
mean,
is
no
your
one ever
model.
attacks her. Why would they do that? I will miss and attack her again.
No, it's good. I have a 13. Would you like to use your chi?
I would not.
Okay, would you like to cheat?
I would. So, would I like to use chi here and just... I think, given the strength of your hand, or likely strength, I will have to spend the chi. And go to 19.
Okay, well, if you spend the chi, I'm supposed to cheat first. But that's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. So I will spend the chi. You choose not to cheat?
Correct.
Okay. 19. And so 19 to 13 is a straight.
Yep.
Take 3 and injured. And then
Very
if
nice.
you want to just fan your cards and I'll do some random stuff. Oh, sorry.
There we go. Yeah, you go ahead and just roll me a die. I got 1 through 5.
Cool. 1 through 5 is number 2.
All right, you get my 10.
And the next one is
1 through 4.
number 4.
4. You get my 11.
Cool. And
very good.
That was the charms, walk, jinx. And so now we can do a bonus if we so wish.
If you so wish.
Do we wish to throw a mirror to Desper, or do we want to do the thing? I will throw the mirror to Desper if I'm within 6. I am. Needs a 4. Yep. And
so my question is, you must have left some line of sight there between the curator and the there's not line of sight to Desper, I don't believe, between McCabe himself, the curator, and the building.
So you're playing these little ropes as being lost blocking?
I don't care about the ropes being lost blocking. I just
because that's a rope, right?
Tent itself. Well, that might be a rope, but you have McCabe in the way, don't you? This line, I guess we got the line here.
Just goes through a rope, doesn't it?
Okay, if you're calling that a rope, that's fine.
Sorry, I was yeah.
You would have established that you had the line of sight. You didn't say it. It's fine. Cool.
I don't know what's going on. The vassal module's being really weird.
Sure. I think that works. We'll go ahead and just guards the charm order.
Okay.
Yeah, until the burning's fine. I'm huggy. I ignore it.
Yep. I'll take the hit.
I guess I don't ignore the burning. I just ignore it. No, I do ignore hazardous terrain. Yeah. That's how incorporeal works.
Yep.
All right. Taking the hit.
Yep. Done. So spent, and let's bring it over to here.
Okay.
I want to just leave enough space for McCabe to fit through that gap.
Sure.
Okay.
I got a 17. With
19.
Less than that? Okay. I'll hit the charm order again. You want to pitch?
I do.
I got an 18.
I've got a 15. Go ahead.
All right. I have drain magic on this, I think. Let me just double check. Huggy. Yeah, that's drain magic. Okay. So you're going to have to discard a card, then I'll cycle one.
So give me a sec, because I might try and cheat that at that point.
Okay.
I'll put it on my time.
Sure. You need a 13 to beat, so.
Yeah. Have we seen you red?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Negative.
Okay. Calling drain magic, of course.
Yeah.
I'll do 2, goes to 1.
Yeah.
You'll discard a card. I cycle 1. Given I don't have very many cards in hand, I'm happy to pitch the black here. Last AP. I'll attack the charm word again. Would you like to pitch?
Yes.
Okay. I'll expend a focus on this. Fuck it.
Okay.
I had a 13 with crit strike.
I'm on a 10 currently. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'll be on a straight.
Yeah, and I'll stone you to a neg.
Fair enough. Here's my neg. Take moderate of 5.
So 4, I'll stone and take 1.
Fair enough. Good stones. Huggy has a bonus, which he didn't put any brilliance on you, so he won't rip any off. That's fine. Over to you.
Well, the first stone was crap because you modded the negative, but the second stone was good. So yeah, fair enough. Okay, so we'll go with Desper, who will draw a card, gain fast. He will then attempt to chuck a leap. He will do so. And then ignoring terrain, he will charge Gwyneth.
You don't ignore vertical distance. You
No,
can't.
that's why I'm going over the. I'm not landing on it.
Okay.
It's like incorporeal. I'm moving through it, right? As long as I go all the way through, I'm good.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay. I was like, am I going mental? I thought that's how it worked.
The question is just more or less if we were playing only this gray part of the coffin as the coffin, or if we were playing the whole piece as the coffin.
I see. Which one would you like? I don't mind. I've got this much movement, so I can go wherever you want.
Okay, yeah, you're fine then. If you just clear the coffin, I think that's easier.
Okay. That's what I assume, so that's why. Yeah, okay. So 6 against stealing stones, obviously, so 6 against your 4.
Sure, of course.
And would I like to not be in that? I would very much like to not be in that.
I think you have to be in that.
It does look like it, doesn't it? Let's have a look. So just see if it's possible.
So I think you have to be deeper, to be frank, without being on the coffin.
That's the very best I can do, and I'm pretty sure I'm still in. Give me 1 sec, cause... Yeah, I can just... Oh, no, because I'm charging, so I can't. So I'm pretty sure I have to be in it. Yeah, I have to be in it. I have to be in it.
Or you could just spend an AP to walk on top of the coffin. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You're fast.
Yeah, I'd like to steal a lot of stones. It seems unlikely with your hand. Let's be realistic and walk. Let's walk to there. Yep. So I'm going to walk to there and have 2. So I've gone leap, walk, and then attack.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and resist with focus. I have a 14 to your 13. Would you like to cheat?
Yes.
Okay, gain a brilliance token, please.
Yep.
You can take a stone. I think that gives you a scrap, right?
It does.
Sure.
Within 2 of you, I think so. There. And then I'll steal another one.
Sure. I have a red, so I'm at an 18. You're also at an 18, so fuck me.
Yeah, I'll take the reposition.
Go ahead.
And steal the stone.
Fucking flip my red on a duel. I lose. Love it.
And go back.
Garbage model Maddox just gives you 2 stones.
I appreciate her. And that's desperate. Over to you.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. We got 10 inches on Cabe. That I don't love that. Weird ass game. I'm gonna go with Sen, I think. That's not gonna do what I want it to do. I have to draw through the concealing on the strategy marker. That's not ideal. Not ideal. Well, I'll go with Sen anyways. I get to rig 1. Yeah, I'll put that into hand. That seems like a better spot for that. Then we're gonna go ahead and take a little walkerino somewhere. We just gotta figure out where. Spot where we can try and do something is probably better than the spot where we don't, so we gotta walk. Oh, I can't even get there. It's an important part of measuring is figuring out whether or not you can do that. Fucking hit the right position. If you hadn't hit reposition, I think this is a very different spot for Desperate
I
to be
was
in right
more
now.
than a little bit happy about that reposition. That was
so
massive.
fucking clutch.
It was
because
really,
otherwise
really good.
Getting called right into the death bubble. Oh, I'm so upset. Okay. Let's see here. Well, I can't do what I want to do. So what will I do instead?
To be honest, it was so good, I was annoyed myself for not stoning for it. Like,
yeah. I could see that. I could see that indeed. I could send Tannen up to the cover, but I don't know what that really does for me because he's already on top of the box majigger. Do. Not really super interested in that play either. I don't know, I'm terribly disinterested in it though. Weird fucking map.
I'm not responsible. I didn't build this one.
Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a beckoning call on Lone Swordsman. Or no, we're gonna aces and eights first. That's probably what we actually care to do. So aces and eights goes off. I get a reposition trigger off that. I get to go grab. Oh, we'll call it a 7 of rams and a 1 of something. Really, I have a 1 of something in here. 1 of masks, perhaps. 1 of rams. 1 of tomes. 4 of masks. No 1 of masks. Okay. Fuck it. I guess we'll get a 1 of rams in as well. Okay, my reposition trigger lets me hit 3 inches. 1, 2, 3. Suppose thinking of that, that means I probably actually can get to where I need to go to try and beckoning call Desper. Still gonna have to deal with drawing through nonsense. I think. Oh, maybe not. No, I guess not. All right, I'll walk through there and I'll beckon and call Desper.
Okay.
To your willpower, I have a mighty 10, not hitting my TN.
So I
You
think
also
you
have a
cheat.
10. You cheat first because my 10 is bigger than your 9.
I think your failing TN is...
Doesn't matter. You compare dual totals before you care about whether or not the action succeeds or fails.
Interesting.
I'm surprised you haven't come into this yet.
I have,
comes
and
up a lot with
I've
like
been told it's
Serena.
the other way. I just listen to people, but I guess it goes game to game, and people tell me different shit, and I just go, "Oh, okay."
Okay, fair enough. For what it's worth, they're wrong.
I'm delighted about that. It doesn't matter. It's all good. So I'm going to put it on me because I'm thinking.
Yep. Remember, you will get a brilliance token if you cheat.
Yep.
I believe that's after resolving the action.
You get the brilliance. I think it's immediately when cheating. It's the delirium which goes off afterwards. I'll check.
So after an enemy all cheats, the enemy all gains a brilliance token after resolving the current action.
And then
I play backtuners. Backtuners have the same aura. So you would just fully resolve send shit before you gain the brilliance token, which could potentially put you in more delirium auras.
Yes, and it's the delirium that makes... Yeah. Okay, cool. So...
Incidentally, there's also a built-in trigger for this action to give you a brilliance.
To give brilliance, yeah.
So you'll be getting 2 brilliance pings if I win this duel.
Reasonable. $18.
18, he says. Oh, that's the last card. So you will be getting brilliance when we're done here. I just need to check how this works. May. Okay. I will in fact cheat up to win that on my 19 here.
Sure.
The question is, do you choose to ignore the terrain or do I choose to ignore the terrain if I'm controlling the move?
No clue.
Okay. Because you're going to be moving through the barbed wire.
Reasonable.
So one, you move what? 5? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. So you'll pick up. I think you pick up the injured.
So looking at my model, pausing the clock. Don't something. Expert gateway may ignore terrain and models while moving this model. So the question is simply,
Who determines whether or not you
Yeah.
ignore the terrain? Is it you because you control the model, or is it me because I control the move? And I just don't know. Hey Ben, you're a rules lawyer.
Yeah, I mean, like, jump in, Jettons. This is not the
This
MWS.
is a very friendly game, you know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
And I think in this case, it's the owner of the model.
okay. That's fine. I guess you don't pick up the injured then.
Okay.
You're still gonna pick up 2 brilliance tokens, which I'm gonna ping you twice on for delirium. Question is, one I think might actually just be a 2-inch push if you don't mind.
Sure.
So if I push you 2 inches like that, there we go. Okay. You're saying then he would be able to choose whether or not he ignores severe terrain if I were to like lure him through severe terrain? That kind of seems weird.
Yes, but I think it is this way. It's basically the same with laugh off, which you cannot be moved, which is also a may, and it's the choice of the model's owner unless it's an obey.
Yeah, if you
But
were
that just
obeying
means
me,
it's the
that's
choice of the
something.
model's controller then. I don't know. That's fair. That I'm not the model's controller for this. That's probably the actual answer, is that I'm not the model's controller, even if I'm controlling where the move goes. That's fair.
Yeah, you're affecting it. You're not controlling it.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Do. Cool. Anyway, so that was Sen's whole turn. You got
Okay.
lured in. You got a bunch of brilliance. You took some pings.
That I did. So I'll go with McCabe. I'll draw a card and gain a shielded. I will attempt to.
Felt much better about it when you had injured 2 off of this play, but
I can see that. I will turn the curator into a mask. Good. And
walk charge or walk?
considering.
Walk charge probably.
I think I'm going to walk charge to here.
Okay.
And I'm going to slap. Let's say. Which one makes the most sense? So I think he can. Lone Swordsman.
Okay, makes sense to me. I have a 16. I believe that's a miss.
It is indeed. And I'm not going to cheat. I'm going to
You also aren't able to cheat because you have to discard a card from
because I'd have to
Betrayal, or
discard
if
to
you'd
do
like
it.
to cheat.
Yeah. And then I'm going to chuck a front of card. I'm going to do my mask action. Fails. And then I'm going to chuck that mask to McCabe. To Desper.
Okay. This is the Phantasmal Mask, which is the life that you moved the wrong thing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
And over to you.
Okay. That's interesting. Oh, he picks up a shielded for that? That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. This became a really weird turn. You also
I
flipped all of my
activated the
guys
crap
down
out of
here.
all your guys. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That's free.
They're,
That's a service we provide.
Thank you. Okay. So this, I don't know that I hate this positioning right now. I just have to figure out how to leverage it to win the game here. Okay, so that bit's kind of annoying, but I think I can make it work. What's the range on Phantasmal Mask?
4.
I think I'm out of it here with Kitty, but you can tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're definitely out.
Okay. Tannen, I think, is in.
He is. Currently.
Right.
Oh, and I'll put the clock back on. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Oh, McCabe got it shielded when he started, and when he passed the relic, got it. So that's why he's unshielded too. Gotcha,
Yep.
gotcha. Okay, so question is, if I go 1, 2 climbing up, passing through Lone Swordsman and Tannen, 3, 4, 5, 6 climbing down, that would trigger 2 move duels. Then I can bonus action push. Oh, but I only have 1 delirium, that's the issue there. Okay. That's the issue there, because Lynch is too far away for the delirium to properly account for both of those models. Then which is more important? No, 1 attack on Lone Swordsman is probably fine then. Going for 1 attack on Lone Swordsman, then I still probably want to push Tannen out, because Tannen just heals you for 1. I'd rather you don't get the heal for 1. Six fucking soul stones. All right, so we're gonna rig 2.
Okay.
With Kitty. See what I got. Take this, put these 2 back. I am going to move through both of them to land here.
Yep.
I think.
Going for a wander. Yep.
Flip both of these awful cards, get some brilliance tokens. Tannen's just going to push slightly back out of your 4-inch bubble.
Done.
Then I'm going to discard a brilliance token from Desperate to push 5 into whatever with him.
Oh, and I've marked it with 3, but it should in fact be marked with 1. Okay, there we go.
All right. Then for my last AP, I'm just going to hit you with my attack. Tier willpower. I'm a 5, you're a 5 because of the relics. I'll go up to a 6 or a 15 rather with the trigger to draw every card I don't use for damage.
Reasonable. Yep, go ahead. Negative. So positive.
Yep. I guess I'll draw the 8 of masks and apply the No, I'll do it the other way around. I'll draw the Knight of... You take one after shielded, essentially, is what we're getting at here. Then Kitty will fail to gain a Brilliance token off of Lynch's aura, which I've been forgetting to ask you to flip for. But that's fine. And she'll scoot, I guess, 2 through Desperate to ask him to make a Brilliance token, or a duel to get a Brilliance. He'll gain a Brilliance.
That he does.
I've already used my Deliriums, though, so that won't do anything much other than give you one, but, you know, such is life.
Reasonable?
Over to you.
Yeah, I think...
I hope my next turn goes as dirty as I'm expecting it to, but we'll see.
I mean, it's not looking great for me so far, I'll be honest. So the High River Ghost takes a damage and a focus to move 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and then he charges.
Hugging?
Yeah, probably.
It'll be in the hazardous, I believe, if you do so.
To here.
Oh, no, that's fine.
So let's just see if it was possible to get within one of both. Probably not, but, you know.
I don't think it matters if you're with one of both if Huggy's engaging you at 2, but you're welcome to do it.
No, but I mean, you know, later on he might move.
Yeah, something might happen. Yeah. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're happy with that.
Fair enough.
So we are ruthless.
Yep, so you don't have to worry about terrifying.
And we are going to spend that focus, I think. Yep.
Fair enough. I'm at 13. I believe you're currently sitting on 12.
That is a miss, so that was the first AP. I'll flurry.
Yep. Cool. Better than that.
And then our second AP. Let's go again. All right.
Better than that.
Done.
Cool. I think the answer for me now is I'm going to go with Mr. T, the big Tanmeister himself. And he is just going to rig 2 to start. These are good cards. I guess we'll put that back and take these 2 to hand. And we're just going to try and Despicable Promises McCabe. This is to your willpower.
Sure.
I have a less than that due to your lovely mask mirror thing on Desperate that I'm just barely within range of.
I appreciate that.
How much do I care? A little bit, but not that much, I don't think. Like a little bit though. Each one of these cards that I choose just a lone swordsman attack, so I'll keep that, and then I'll do it again. Worse. Okay. Fair enough. That was 10 could try his bonus, but nothing is going to be in range of boring conversation this turn, so he's good. Over to you.
Okay.
That's disappointing. I was hoping to get some brilliance out on you.
It seemed like a reasonable expectation.
But if I was thinking, I also would have caught the brilliance I was supposed to give you for Maddox. I would have, or not Maddox, for Kitty. I would have caught the brilliance I was supposed to give you for Lynch. You know, so maybe McCabe has 2 more tokens that I just misplayed. It's fine.
I mean, that's the problem with playing Lynch. Like, there's so much 6-inch shit going on that.
I've played a lot of Lynch. I know most of it. Just,
I know it. That doesn't mean I remember it every time I do everything. Like,
yeah, that's fair.
It looks to me like I'm able to walk charge Kitty, and that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Do I want to be in this bubbly shit? I think, since I'm very unlikely to hit you anyway, I will instead walk to here. Just to be touching the forest.
And what I'm going to do for us, I'm going to put up this 6-inch bubble that matters.
Reasonable. And then bonus goes off with the trigger.
Cool.
Sweet. So I guess
You drop some poison.
like this.
Okay.
It doesn't affect Kitty, so that doesn't matter. But I'll put it here, and me and you get some good old poisony goodness. And I should have done that earlier and then walk with it, but I didn't. So there you go.
There you go.
He's done.
Now please make me a willpower 13 duel.
Huzzah! He fails.
Cool. Take a ping and gain a brilliance.
Done.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna go with the lone swordsman. I'm gonna take a little walkerino first, I think, because I'm not gonna get a charge that I want. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3 is like down. 4, 5 should. There's 1 walk is good enough to get me in range. It looks like.
Including this severe.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's severe there. Gotcha. Cool. Right. I forgot we called that severe. Just undo that for a bit. Just means I'll have to hit my bonus. It's fine. Wow, this is doing some weird ass shit. All right. There he is. All right. So I have to get there. Going 1, 2 gets me to the severe. 3, 4, 5, and then I just have to hit my bonus to get where I need to go.
Sure.
So here's my bonus. Creep along asks for a card. I don't think it's higher than a 5.
I don't think it's
but
higher
we'll
than a
check.
5. I think you're all right.
Yeah, it's a 5. Exactly. So I will push up. Actually, can I?
Presume you're taking
Push that
rams,
way.
by the way.
Yes, correct. I'll push that way. I think that gets me out of 2 of McCabe, so we'll do that.
Don't think you can push towards Desper while going 1 inch away from him. Do you see what I mean? You have to sort of go towards that point.
Trying to say here is that if I push towards Maddox with my charge lane here, I can get rid of this guy for now. Where is the charge lane button here? There's an intersectional where I will eventually hit 1 inch here going along this line.
You're creeping along to Maddox. Right, yes, sure. I'm with you. Yep.
All right, 1, 2 and a half.
Yep.
So I'm there.
Yep.
Now you understand.
Yep.
All right,
Everything's
so then
wonderful.
I'll... actually, you know, I said rams, but I think I actually want the tome trigger.
That's a shame. I'm holding you to it. It's rams. Now, so you want the tome trigger. Very good. Yep.
Man, now I wish I had the ram, but I said I wanted the tome, and I'm going to stick on the tome here.
Reasonable.
So, I have a 17 to your 6.
Pause.
That would be a positive. Yep. I'll declare the pass token Majigger.
Okay.
Take 4.
I'll stone.
And I get a pass.
And take 2.
Okay. Cool.
Is that a turn?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the math because you started with 6 stones, right?
I haven't spent the stone. Sorry. There you go.
There we go. Yeah, that's what was throwing me here. All right.
Yeah. Sorry. All good.
All right. Yeah. I think that is turn then.
So I'm the attacker, so time goes to me.
Yep. I'll have picked up a brilliance token on my lone swordsman.
I'll heal on the curator. You damage on the lynch.
I believe you either choose to heal or you choose to damage.
Yes, you're taking damage from your poison. I'm healing from mine.
Oh, sure. Gotcha. Right. That's entirely fair, and my poison goes away.
And I'm dropping my
You
shields.
should or no, you healed.
And
That's
you
right.
dropped
That's what you lose.
injured. And I'm chucking that lot back, shuffling and drawing. And then stoning, and 1, 2, and dropping the 1 and the 3. And being ready.
Stoke. Initiative. I'll put in this 13 plus 1 for the pass.
You got it. I'll put it over to you.
Cool. I'm gonna go
So
with Tannen
now
first.
you've got no pass tokens.
Correct. I'm gonna go with Tannen first. We're gonna rig 2.
So I think... No, you're out. Yep, you moved.
Yep. Very intentionally.
Yep.
So Tannen's going to see what card I need for that, and it's exactly that card. So I'll take that card, put that card back. I'm gonna flip for boring, or to put up boring conversation. It's gonna go off with the additional difficulty based on your brilliance.
Yep.
Then we're going to go ahead and back to our game of try and get McCabe to
Get some
do
distracted.
bad things to himself. I think you're just outside of Maddox, which is a little unfortunate for me. So the question is, do I distract Maddox to get Maddox in range first so that you get a brilliance whether you pass or fail? That kind of seems like a fine idea to me if I'm within, I'm not in, or I am within 6 to 10 here. Okay. Right. Delirium Ping probably also gets me close to the strategy marker. I think I'm okay with that. So I'm going to distract Maddox first with Despicable Promises. That'll do. She's going to gain brilliance. She's going to get distracted. She's going to push 1, 2, so that I'm close to the objective, and now having you within range. And then I'm going to go ahead and try and Despicable Promises McCabe to your willpower.
Okay.
I have a 10.
I have more.
Cool. I have triggers, and I'm going to cheat for them. So I'm going to cheat for the 12 on Drain Magic, which will tie you. You would get distracted in a brilliance token and then have to discard a card, and I get to cycle a card should this go through. Otherwise, you have to discard a card to cheat and gain a brilliance token and then get distracted.
Let me...
So no matter what you do, you get a brilliance token. I'll put it that way.
Sure, but you mentioned that I would get distracted either way, and I'm confused.
Mm-mm.
Right, okay.
You don't get distracted if you win.
Right, that's what I thought that was the case. Okay. So I'm going to think about this for a minute and just think what the hell we're going to do about this whole mess.
It just costs you 2 cards to win, whereas it costs you only 1 card to lose.
Yep. I'm going to spend a minute on this.
Yeah, no worries. We're having a weird game.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like Lynch offers you easy choices.
That he does not. I accept.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to cycle. You're going to discard. You're going to gain a distracted. Cycle. Don't need this 9 of Crows anymore since I had the trigger for it. You gained your brilliance. Brilliance means I'm going to get to push you 2 inches. Does that get you? That gets you engaged over there, and I'm not engaged here. So I'm also going to push you towards the Lone Swordsman, I think. 1, 2, so that you're not engaging Tannen, but you are engaged by someone. You have somebody to love. Mr. Tannen is then done with his turn. So he spent 2 AP and he did the stuff.
Sure.
And you discard that 4, I bet?
I did.
Okay. Very relevant range. All right.
going to go with Than.
Okay.
He's going to have his well versed. He's going to walk half, 1, half, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sure.
I'm going to have to roll that back because it's just out of loan. And we're going to have to be sure. So, half, 1, half, nope. Yep, half, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do you think? I can't tell.
That's fine if you want it.
Let me zoom in.
I don't care.
Okay, then
You did the measurements.
Right. So I'm there, and I'm gonna need a. Thank you. I'm gonna need a Righteous Protector with. Do I want the bonus more, or do I want the the Righteous more?
You're gonna do some horse shit and move all your models out of my auras or something?
I might. I'm thinking about it. I think I care more about the movement. Yeah, Righteous Protector, well versed. Not this card.
Not that card either.
So this one.
Okay. Get a Brilliance token for having made that cheat, which
Yes.
will do a ping. I'll do the damage on this one.
Okay. So it's going to be TN 13 willpowers on Huggy, Lynch, Kitty, Sword, and Maddox. In that order.
Well, I suppose I am within range. Okay. Fair enough. Who you say was first?
Huggy.
Okay. That's your deck. I should flip from mine. Pass.
Lynch.
Fails.
I'm just going to check if it's a 13 or a 12. One sec.
It's a 13. I got it in front of me.
You got it? Okay, it's grayed out for me because it's very helpful like that. Right. I would like you to go through the poison, and do I want to put you just back a bit? Yeah, let's put you back a bit. So 1.
Okay.
Let's just make it 1 and actually in the poison. And then Kitty, please.
Fails.
She's just going to go slightly away from me. 1, 2.
Sure.
Not within 1 of McCabe, yep. And then Maddox.
You were supposed to move all of your models first.
Did mine go first?
Yes, that's the first sentence. Friendly models within range move of 3, and then you do all my shit.
Yep.
So you're not allowed to move
let's make sure that none
around
of
me until I push.
I can move through your models anyway. So that's not a huge problem, but what you say
I
still.
see models move this way. Sure. It does matter if you move through Kitty, though, because you might take up a Brilliance.
So I need to go 3 inches. Let's move Kitty back because it matters.
Okay. You're the one who moved Kitty, so just
There.
you're back.
No, I was just hitting back until she was yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so half, 1, half, 2, half. Seems good.
Okay.
Then Milady can fuck off and not be within 1. Cool. Then we got Maddox, please.
Sure. Yep. Maddox here is going to go and fail. Go ahead.
Chuck her into the injured. 1.
Makes sense.
Takes an injured, and then we'll say, yeah, engaged by Than and not engaging and all that sort of good shit. That seems fine.
Mm-hmm.
And do I want her within 6 of Tandem? Does it matter? I suppose it's fine. Right, and then Longsword.
Okay. Sure. He'll pass.
He's fine. Yep. So I did my Desperate, which was the one that mattered. Forgive me. And I will just do Charm Warder to be within 1 of Huggy because I don't want to be completely boned. I've still got 2 more movements, so I'll be within 2 of Than and within 1 of Huggy. And then Curator. Curator will move a tiny bit to get a poison. And go, I suppose, Basically, to where Lynch was then going to go to. Because fuck it.
You may. Do you also get to drop it for the sludge marker because he did a move, or is that only during his activation?
Only during his, like, oh no, he moved so he can take a sludge with him. Yeah, that's true. Let me just double check that that's how that works.
That's what I was asking.
Before this model moves, yeah. So I will move that to be there. So we both get. No,
poison.
you get 1 poison. No, I do as well. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not being super clean with all of that, but that was.
Unless it's still within the same action window, I don't know. Fucking weird.
I'm gonna not take the poison because I just don't care enough. Right, and then I'm gonna do my bonus. And that's going to go off. Than heals 1, Desper heals 1, Curator heals 1, Huggy, Lynch, Gwyneth, Lone, and Kitty take 1, and he's done. Yours.
Sorry, I did want to back up now that I have all the information of where the models are. Rather than giving you the damage on the Brilliance, I'm actually just going to push you down to engage Maddox and gain an injured.
2 to engage Maddox and gain.
So you have 1 more hit point. And you'll gain an
point.
injured when you do your bonus.
Very good.
Assuming you still want to do your bonus.
I definitely want to do my bonus.
Okay, so you'll have 2 injured. Cool. Alright. Well, that seems okay. I don't hate that. That might be fine. That might not be fine. How far away out of 10 are you? Animount. I could try it with Sen, who is within 5. Mumble Grumble. Just try and murder you with the Lone Swordsman anyways, but then you're not in double delirium. Or the thingamabob. I think your stat 6 or stat 5. I'm hoping you're going to tell me your stat 6. You are going to tell me your stat 6. Perfect. Follow-up question. Do I care? I can just move Desper for not doing anything with Lynch and then hit him twice. That might be better. That's probably way better. I get a bunch of poison, but do I really give a fuck? Probably not. Oh, you heal 1, I take 1. There's still this corpse curator asshole here afterwards. How do I think this turn looks? A weird ass turn. Place you here, you spend a bunch of stones. Then you go and you do a bunch of things maybe, but if you go and do a bunch of things, that's way better for me if you're in the tannin bubble. So, alright, I'm gonna go with Lynch. This is the easiest way to get in the bubble of badness.
Okay, I take a point. Well, you take a point, I gain 1.
Yep. Week 2 here. Unfortunate. I think I do want that to go off, so I'll sacrifice this card for that and put that to hand. Okay. I'm going to flip the ram for my bonus, and I'm going to flip the other thing for the putting Desper in melee with me. So that goes off. So within 6 friendly models, we'll gain a Brilliance and heal 1.
And you take a poison.
And I take a poison, yes. Poison is not that key. Okay. Heal 1 and a Brilliance. Okay. Brilliance for Hockey as well. Okay, so that's that. Then I'm going to take another poison when I dragged into dark the Desper.
Wait, I can take the hit, right?
No, this is tactical, dude.
Oh, yeah. Tactical.
You think this is an attack? You're just here.
I'm just here now. That's my life. Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm just
yeah,
gonna.
yeah. Mhm.
That was my second AP. You apparently just get to choose to ignore the poison, so that's whatever. Then I'm just gonna like smack you. Would you like to take the hit now?
Yeah, I'll think about it. So if I put that there, is there a legal spot for me to go that isn't shit?
I don't think there's one that's legal for you to go that doesn't involve poison and injured. Because that's certainly going to be overlapping Lynch and Kitty.
I'm almost certain that it is. That's why I was just having a look.
Yep.
At which point that spot over here is unfortunate. Yes. So let's delete that copy.
To make things
And
simple for us, I'm just going to go ahead and take my 2 poison now, knowing that I'm going to declare 2 more actions.
reasonable.
If that's okay.
Yep. So I'm going to accept the attack. Go ahead.
Okay. I will spend my focus then. To your defense, I have a 10. No, I have a 9. I'm sorry. You have an 8. Would you like to cheat?
No.
Okay. I will declare my built-in sharpen brilliance to discard a brilliance from myself.
Okay.
To add to the damage, would you like to stone me to a negative?
You're on a straight currently.
Correct.
No.
Okay. Here's my straight. Sure, I'll put in a severe for 5.
Okay, I'll stone. And take 3.
You're on point with these stones here.
They're helping
It
me.
was actually for 6, so you should be at 2 now.
For 6? Okay.
Yeah, it's 2, 3, 5 normally, but
Yep.
sharpen brilliance adds 1. Second or third AP rather, I'll hit you again.
Wait. So now...
Debating on taking the hit.
Yep. So this is your last AP?
Correct.
Sure, I'll take the hit.
Sure. So you're going to pick up an injured and a poison for the privilege.
Yep.
And I'm hitting Dan instead. Fair enough.
Yep.
Here we go.
13.
I've got a significantly less. Maybe not as significantly less as I thought. You're on a 13.
Yeah, I've got 3 injured.
Fine though. I'll miss. End of my turn. I'll pick up Brilliance and it's over to you.
Okay.
And to be clear for me, was that within 2 when you took the hit, or was that the 6-inch place?
Almost definitely the 6. I'll have to just run it back to be certain. 6.
Yeah, it was the 6-inch place. Okay, fair enough.
So now we're going to have to go through and do a bunch of stuff. Sorry. So that's my black that I did for the take the hit. That's my flip.
Okay.
You did your flip.
Yes, there's my whiff. Yep.
Yeah, okay. And then there's my injured, and there's my poison. Right.
Yep. Okay. So what's going on?
Yeah. Lynch is
It's
done.
a small trifle, but Desper is on mask and mirror, not double mirror.
Yes, yes. That he is. God damn, this is...
Man, I haven't gotten to do a proper tannin bubble in ages. I just want you to know I'm enjoying your
It's
silence
so much
and
fun,
thinking.
isn't it? Yeah.
It's so great.
I love it. I absolutely adore it.
And so Sen right here is just making the tannin bubble even more miserable,
Even
and so she's
worse,
getting me
yeah.
value.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan, I think.
Big fan. All right, I'm keeping my options.
No, it's fine. I don't think she's an every game take, to be frank, having played her twice now, but I do think she provides valuable utility to take in sometimes.
Right.
I think that's the right choice, what you're looking at right now.
Yeah.
Really boring choice.
I know. Terracotta. Walk.
Mhm.
Charge.
He's coming. Terrifying, please.
Yeah.
That's a pass.
He's good.
He's
Let's
in.
go.
Let's fucking go.
Get some.
Oh my god, he got the slow off. All right.
Oh, baby.
What
double
the
neg.
fuck? Wasted my 13 and got the slow? Fucking god.
Delicious.
So
Have some
0
lovely
damage,
weak
but I'll take
cards.
the slow.
Yeah. And I'll draw
Holy
one. Thank you
shit.
very much.
Absolute legend.
Potman.
Yeah, that was the right play.
Potman
for
rips it
sure.
off the
Otherwise,
top.
I was just gonna like
Murder
wreck
my
your
charm
charm order.
order and yeah.
Admittedly, now I just get to try and wreck Desper, and that probably works.
I know, and I'm
But
sad about
he's had
it,
a good
but
life.
Yeah, he's done all right.
So if I 1, 2 there, I think I pick up an injured, and I'm okay with that. And then I just go to town on Desper. The question is, can I push out of the tank trap? The tank trap's fucking enormous, and that definitely involves going through McCabe. So do I
Yeah.
just accept injured on my lone swordsman knowing I might die? I think so. I think that's fine. He's had a good life. Lone swordsman.
So if he
so
activates, then he takes a damage.
Yeah, he activates, he takes a ping, you get a thing.
Yep.
I'm going to try and do the creep along. That doesn't do it. Oh, this really sucks. I will have declared I grabbed Rams. And cheat a entirely too large card for this. And then I'll try and whack Desper. This is my first of 2 AP.
Wait.
Would you like to take the hit?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Because I don't give a shit
I'm
about the
perfectly
poison.
happy to hit your defense 2 Than. That works for me.
I mean, he's injured. Yeah, if that was the case, you would have hit Than. So,
Well, he's only defense 3 right now, whereas when you take the hit, it'll be defense 4. And you have to drop a card? Like...
Yeah. No, I'm upset about the card. But you don't have focus. All right, I'll take one on Desperate. Go ahead.
Okay. I got a 16 with crit.
I'm on a...
Or slow.
Yeah, sure. I'm on a 9. Go ahead. You're on a straight. I think. Give me a sec. Oh, we're on my.
If
time,
I'm on
so
the
that's
straight,
fine.
I'll go ahead and
hang
declare.
on. Just thinking about things.
Yeah.
So
2 cards to cheat.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking more about Stone into Neg.
Oh, that's fine. That you would do post trigger declaration. So if you're not intending to cheat.
I'm thinking about the cheat, and then I'm thinking about the stone, and then yeah. So just give me a sec.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So you can choose either one of those. I've got these cards available, and I would like to use
Makes
them
it any easier for you. I don't believe Maddox has line of sight past Than to you. Unless she does. If she does, that's a very different ball game.
I think
I'll
she
let you
does.
call that. All right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. No, I think you've got
I was
that.
under the impression she didn't.
I mean, no. Look, I mean, it's tricky with all
Totally
the stuff,
do.
but I mean,
Yeah.
quick glance, it looked like you had it. Let's just draw
No,
that
I
again.
agree. Now that we look at the line.
No, it's there. You got it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, so I'm not cheating. You can declare your trigger.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely fucked then. Yeah, I'll declare the ram.
You're declaring the
For the crit
ram,
strike.
and then I will think about stoning you to a neg.
Yep.
So I will stone you to a neg.
Okay. Here's my neg flip. Take 3.
That was okay. I will stone that.
Yep.
And take 1.
Yep.
Okay. Second AP.
Second AP, I'll hit you again. You're welcome to
take that
pitch
hit.
for Than.
Yep. So I'm going to block that loss.
Yep, that makes sense.
Take the injured and
Take
the poison.
Yep. Here we go. Pop. If I was smart, what I would have actually done is I would have declared the mask trigger. So you're on a 9 to my 9. Would you like to cheat?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I really should have called the mask built in as opposed to the crit. That would have been way fucking better. Man, that's a big oof on the miss here. Then I could have just been hitting Than and then, quick reflexing, hitting the swordsman.
Just taking a
going
spare.
to town.
Yeah.
That would have been so fucking hot.
You're on one less stat, right?
Oh shit, you're right. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll cheat this 4 to tie you then.
Sure.
That's worth.
So double neg.
Yeah, double neg. Just deciding if I declare the crow for the slow or the ram for the actual real damage. I'm gonna call the ram for real damage. 3 cards. Take 3.
Okay. So I will put the time on me and we'll think about it.
I just want to take a quick moment, screen cap this kerfuffle.
I mean, feel free, but also I do believe the lone swordsman's injured and very injured because he's standing in a tank trap.
Crap, he should be injured 3.
Okay. So am I spending a stone on this damage? So how much damage? 3 damage to Than.
Yeah.
So Gwyneth's gonna.
You're gonna reduce it by 1 for armor.
Yeah. So 2 damage, but then Gwyneth's gonna attempt to fuck him up. But he doesn't have any. He doesn't have a lot of brilliance right now, but he will do. And then he's gonna get hurt. I'm going to. Am I gonna stone that?
I typically don't stone those hits because I feel really bad when I can't reduce for 3, especially when I only got 1 stone left.
That's where I'm sitting. No, I'm taking 2, and that's
Yeah, fair enough. All right, the lone swordsman's done. Over to you.
Okay.
Looking good for Desper right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised he's still alive.
I'm relatively shocked, but I mean, I have invested. It's not been free.
No, it's not been free. I don't disagree. And it is due in part to my display of the lone swordsman there. I needed to hit quick reflexes. The fun zone.
Yep.
I think all the viewers just going there are points in this game.
Yeah, don't worry about that, guys. Nonsense. Right.
You mean the fucking two of us?
Yeah, exactly.
All the viewers.
Just
We
the
like to
two
we
of
like to
us.
we like to pretend we have adoring fans. Don't don't take that away from us.
There are dozens of viewers later that will watch this stream.
Yeah, yeah. I would like to see how much the High River gets done because it's exciting.
Fair enough.
But I'd really like Desperate not to be fucking dead. And at the moment, he's very much in that sort of dead area. I think... Oh, God. I mean, the thing is, if he just hard flips a 7, life's good. Sorry, an 8.
Well, he doesn't just hard flip a 7. First, he has to hard flip a 9, and
Yeah.
then he gets to hard flip a 7.
Yeah, yeah. And then he's likely just very sad. I'm going to go with the High River Monk. I'm going to take a chi and a damage and a focus and push 1.5. So 1.5.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go to town. So smack into Huggy.
Sure. Beautiful. I got an 11.
Okay. I will go to 16, not spending chi with the concentrate trigger.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
11 to 16, negative, I'll take it. So neg, take 2.
Did you not expend the focus on this attack then?
Nope.
Okay, cool. So you said flip 2, so I'll take 1 for incorporeal and a burning?
Yep, that's right. And then I gain a focus, and then
what the fuck is burning these days?
Q, D? Yeah, I got it, D.
Q. It's
S,
D?
S, sorry, it's S.
S, okay.
And then I'm going to smack you again with focus.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that'll do. I'm on a, what do you call it? 6. 6 tier 18 is going to be double pause?
Yep. So double pause. Take 3 in a burning.
Alright, so I'll take 2 in a burning. That's not it. It's, there we go, thanks.
And then I think do I bother chucking a card for that? Yeah. No, because you're just going to heal to full. So
You bet.
so that's bonus 2 AP. He's done. Yours.
Yep. Oh, do I take the safe play or do I take the interesting play? Ho hum, ho hum. Games are more fun when they're interesting. So I guess I'll go with Kitty. Kitty takes a ping, you heal a 1.
Okay.
Then we get to rig 2. Cool. I'll put that to here. Put that back, put that back. That seems fine. Okay, then I'll just make a melee attack against Esper. I got a 8 or a 17, I guess, because of the stupid fucking thing.
11 straight. Go ahead.
Okay, not thrilled on the straight. I don't think I have a trigger on this. Nope, but I guess it's a straight. Womp womp. Take 1, I guess.
Okay.
I'll hit you again. 18 with Sharpened Brilliance.
Sad
That's
times.
more what I was looking. Sorry, 17 with Sharpened Brilliance.
Sure. Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll take a
Pause.
Brilliance off of. Alright, yeah, I'll take a Brilliance off of you because you're probably dead.
Mhm.
4.
4. That would be a brave stone.
You're gonna spend your last stone, hope to flip a severe.
So I'll drop the
So
corpse.
he's dead, and both
there.
your masks or both your upgrades are gone. So I'm happy about that. So that was the exciting play rather than the potentially good play. I'll shed a brilliance off of myself to drop a scheme for shits and giggles. Over to you.
I'll go with the charm order, gain chi, and do my bonus. Yep.
Exciting.
And let's
What?
choose.
Suit?
Yeah, one sec.
You get Huggy and Lynch and no one else, as far as I understand.
Masks.
Okay.
Huggy.
Who first? One mask. Ouch.
Lynch.
I'll throw a stone at that. Here's my stone. Take nothing.
Okay.
Here's Lynch. One mask. Don't give a shit. Go ahead.
Okay. And then I'll punch Huggy.
Terrifying, please.
Yep.
That'll do. Oh, we're tied.
Yep.
Would you like to call aggressive chi?
Well, I need to decide if I'm cheating for stat, and then...
I'm not cheating. Or sorry, would you like to spend your chi? That's fair.
Yeah, so no, and then would you like to cheat?
No, of course not.
And then would I like to declare my defensive shit? No.
So 3 cards take the worst?
Yeah, I'm going to sec. Have we seen my red? We haven't.
There.
3 cards, and I get to do it now. Ooh.
It's a cheeky gamble.
That is a cheeky gamble, isn't it? But it's also nonsense. So, no.
Okay.
There it is. Take...
I will stone.
5, ignoring Incorp.
I'm on 4, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Ouch.
So we get to kill him. Right, and then I'll punch him again.
Okay. Terrifying.
That fails. There's the terrifying. Whoop. Nobody saw anything. And then here's my flip. And here's my spent chi and my 19. Have you got?
Okay. Here's my 20.
Okay. Then, well done. And I'm done.
Okay. I'm going to go with Huggy.
Yes.
If that wasn't entirely clear. To be frank, though, I believe you should still have your 11. Because your cheat total is going to be higher than my total.
Oh, and you would cheat. Yes, thank you. That's very
and
kind.
I would cheat to not die. So all right, so I'm going with Huggy. Obviously, because I would like to not die. I just have to see what the range on healing the full is.
6.
It is 6 inches, so I would heal 1, 2, 3, 4 right now.
Yeah.
5, 1 swordsman. I would heal for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I can try and get 2 more out before I do that. So I'll make a melee attack on the Charm Warder. Would you like to take the hit with your 11? Okay. I will spend my focus. I'm on a 19 with the trigger to give you a Brilliance token.
Yep. Neg.
It's actually 2 Brilliance tokens because I think that's built in.
It
so straight, I focus.
So straight, yep.
So take 2 and then gain a Brilliance token and then take 1 from Lynch.
Yep.
I will rip Brilliance off now. I feel
but
like
it's
healing
2 brilliance because you had the trigger.
Correct. So ripping 1 Brilliance off your Charm Warder, 1 Brilliance off Lynch, 1 Brilliance off Sen, 1 Brilliance off Kitty.
1 off Than.
And 1 off of the Lone Swordsman. That was 6 models I just said out loud, so I healed it to a fine total of 7 wounds. And then for my second AP, I'll hit the Charm Warder. Would you like to take the hit?
No.
Okay. I have a less. That's fine. Huggy's done.
Okay.
He's no longer slow. Stupid. Oh my God. Huggy just died. All right. Shifty. There we go. No longer slow.
Cool.
Not the best Huggy turn, but not the worst Huggy turn, you know. Eat a red Joker, heal to full.
We will Somehow, oh no, it's there. Cool. Right, I'm gonna go with McCabe. I'm gonna draw a card and gain a shielded
Sure. Oh,
because of the corpse marker that's there from Desperate.
Why did I forget all of these pings off of fucking Lynch? That's fine. Yeah, no, that's. Do you have line of sight to the corpse from Desper? I don't know where it is.
Yes, it's right there.
Okay,
It's
fair
sort
enough.
of between. It's there and there. So
Yeah, fair
that's
enough.
the idea. And then I'm going to turn it into a blade.
Okay, a boring conversation first, please. You're on a 12 that you need to pass.
Sure, and just give me 1 sec because I'm just thinking whether I want to do blade or mask.
You technically don't have to choose into a resolution.
Sure, but I mean, you know.
Yeah.
So blade. That's fine.
That'll do your verify.
Needs a 3, gets it. So inbuilt trigger, so all these models need to take a TN 14 willpower or gain stunned. So that'll be Lynch, Kitty, Sen, Lone Swords, and Tannen, looks like? I don't think I've got line of sight to Kitty with that. Sorry, to Gwyneth with this corpse.
Tannen's not going to be within range because he's on the 2-inch box.
Agreed.
Draw 2 inches up from the corpse. And I don't know that there's a pulse line of sight from Gwyneth to the corpse.
No, there isn't. I'm saying we don't have Gwyneth.
Okay.
All we've got is Lone, Lynch, Sen, and Kitty.
Okay. That I can agree with. All right. So who first?
Lone.
Okay. Fails.
Okay.
He's stunned.
Lynch.
Fails. He's stunned.
Kitty.
Passes.
And Sen.
Passes.
Cool. And then I'm going to... attempt to punch the Lone Swordsman, so boring.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just rip these boring 13s off the top. All right. You're
6
distracted,
against
so you're on a neg.
Yeah, so I'm on 10, you're on...
I have a much bigger than 10.
Yep. Yep, that's that. So then second attack into him, so boring. Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? All right. All of them off the top. I am on a 12 to your... I'm on 11, I'm sorry, to your 12.
So, yep, so I'm on negatives.
Mm-hmm.
Take 3.
I take 3.
And then I have a third attack.
Correct.
And this is where we could really go ballsy.
Stone.
And stone for the ram, yeah.
Gave you a McCabe with a blade.
Oh, thank you, yeah. I don't see how we don't attempt that.
Okay.
That's ballsy though. Yep. Stone ram. Oh no, because no, it's fine. Yep. And then that's the boring, which is absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. And then
I thought you already flipped the 12.
we did, but now we've gone back around the deck. We don't worry about it.
Oh my god, you reshuffled and flipped the 12 again.
Yeah. And then here you go, have a pulse because you're on half.
All right. Yeah, I'm on a 13. Go ahead.
A lot less
anyways.
You're on 11, right?
Dead.
So 18.
I'm on 10 actually.
Oh, 10.
It doesn't matter.
So 18 to your 10 is a straight flip.
Mm-hmm.
Take 4 plus 1.
Yep, he's dead.
Yep.
On the 4.
I can move Tannen. I can move Kitty. She doesn't take any damage, but I can move her.
Yep.
So I guess I'll move her.
Just rip all of them off the top. You're needing 7s and you're fucking flipping 13s. All right. Alright,
Delicious. And then we're gonna
Not
chuck,
having to cheat any of your
and then we're gonna front of
TNs
card
or
chuck the
tabs or
blade to
something.
the curator,
Mhm.
and therefore have shielded on both and be done. Over to you.
God, I'm so salty. Alright.
Nom, nom, nom,
Please
nom.
make a
Delicious
willpower
tears.
12 or willpower 13 or gain a brilliance.
Not a problem. There you go. No,
brilliance.
that's not good enough. So
yeah, you get a brilliance.
I do.
And fuck it, I guess we'll ping a shield. I got no, we'll push
Okay.
you towards Kitty. That's
Okay.
fine.
I'll take my shield back.
Yeah, that's probably fine. Because I'd like you to be the one of Kitty. Trying to get you outside of Than as well. All right.
Rude. All right.
All right. My go. Corp Curator does some bullshit. I just don't remember what it is.
Poisons the fuck out of people. Moves tokens around, including that fucking scheme marker. That's not staying there for your ensnare. You can bugger off.
Oh, that's bullshit. I see. Okay.
Oh shit. Since nothing's happened, if you don't mind, sorry, as part of that, when he throws that blade, he takes the blade action, so I can at least try and flip it. So I need boring.
We have done your end of activation and moved the model since then.
That is the end of activation. That's what it is when he hands that blade over. Oh no, but then we did your end of activation, so something has happened. Carry on. Your go.
Yeah, as I was saying, your position is entirely different at this point. For reference, the answer is no. I actually don't care if we wanted to go back and walk through it, but you have flipped a card.
No.
That's
It's
usually
absolutely
my
fine. Go ahead.
wall.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm still thinking about what I want to do here. Because I know what I want to do here. I just don't know
The sequencing or whatever.
how to accomplish it. If I'm being honest, I regret having pushed you, but it's fine.
I'm regretting having played McCabe2 today.
Oh, let's see here. So that's gotta happen, which means that has to try and do something, which is hard. I guess it's not that hard if I do it that way. You just have Corpse Curator left.
And Luna.
And Luna. Of course, Luna. Kind of just weird to have Luna go at the end, but it's what you got. So I totally get it. Alright. Here's the deal. I'm gonna go with Sen. Sen's gonna rig one. Sen's gonna see that's a perfectly valid card to use aces and eights on, so I'm gonna go aces and eights. Get a 7 and a 1. Oh. I reshuffled my discard. Trade that 7 for an 8. Alright. We're gaming.
Alright.
Forgot I had shuffled my discard. Probably would have just used that for a beckoning call. Oh well. I guess this song's all about you people. That's an interesting line I hadn't thought about. Of course I'm on whip 4, but there's stat 4 versus. Oh, but Than's, fucking whip 1. This is probably fine. Sure, we'll target Than and we'll write him a song. This one's all about you, Than. 4 versus your whip of 1. I've got it. I think I've got a 6, and the funny part is I think that hits.
Yeah, you do indeed. No, you've got the light inside.
This I do not have any trigger. In fact,
It's inbuilt, isn't it? Oh
this
no,
song's
that's
all.
on. Sorry, I was reading the wrong ability. Yeah.
Yep, this song's all about you. So you have to pitch 2 cards, and if you don't, you get distracted and irreducible damage.
Sure. I will pitch 1 and take 1 and distracted.
Yep. That'll just do it again. Fuck it. It wasn't my plan, but I think it is fine. I've got a 9 to your 7.
So yep, go ahead.
8.
2 damage and 2 distracted.
Yep. Sense done. Over to you.
Cool. So we'll go with the Corpse Curator, who's going to gain fast, and then do his bonus. Needs a 5.
Yep.
No. I have to cheat that, sadly, but that's why we kept it. So he gains a poison, Kitty takes 1, Lynch takes 1, and I can ignore their engagement, which I will. So I will then walk 1, 2, 3, 4, approximately here. I would like to be close to, but not standing on the shit, and dropping this under you.
Sure. So I get poison. Lucky me.
Yeah. And I get 1, 2. Because second AP I interact and take the thing, so you can place it where you so wish.
Yeah, I can go like down this way. That's fine.
Yeah. And then I dredge up the scheme, I'm pretty sure. No. So that's sad. Let's dredge up the sludge. No. And he's done.
Okay. I'm gonna go with my Kunoichi. I'm gonna pick up the 4, put back the 4.
Yep.
Walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab Gwyneth, presumably put Gwyneth here. Let Gwyneth interact with you to take your strategy. I gotta reread how that works. Because Luna can only go 12 this turn because Luna doesn't have a relic and has nobody to grab a relic off of.
I mean, Luna's insignificant.
That still would stop me from interacting, I think, if I was engaged, but...
Oh, right, yeah, sure.
That's what I'm talking about. She doesn't fly, though, so she's definitely not getting a perfect 12 through this tent. And she can't get fast because you didn't give her a relic. I'm just trying to look at how Cloak and Dagger works. Within 1. Within 1 and loss. Okay. Okay, yeah, so if I walk to here, I believe... If I put a Maddox down, like, here... Within 1, within loss. I don't know if I'm in the tank trap or not. We'll have to drop a bunch of ores for that. But the important part, I just want 1 Luna. Is if Luna goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's way better than I thought Luna was getting. The fuck? Three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, apparently Luna does better than I thought, but if I just go further into the tank trap, then I'm fine, because Luna's only a 0, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, if I just go further into the tank trap, that's fine. Then I definitely pick up injured, but alright. So that's the plan. Kunoichi's gonna just walk twice. I've got your back. Not hit the black. Put Maddox there. Maddox picks up an injured. And then it's over to you.
Wait, what? So that was my 6.
Oh, I suppose I also pick up the poison.
Okay, no problem. So Luna's going to go, and she's going to create a scrap, and then with that scrap, she's going to create a mask. And do I want a mask, or do I want... Yeah, I want a mask. Mask. Hits it. Needs a 4 to hand it to Corpse Curator. Yeah.
Just fucking hit all your TNs off the top of this game. Sure. Fucking bitch.
And Corpse Curator's holding on to a mask.
You filthy fucking whore.
Over
That's
to
all I have to say about that.
Guilty as charged. Also, that Kunoichi's not there.
Alright, let's see, what can I do here?
Did you particularly enjoy, as I did, that it was bang on an 8? Like, not
Yeah.
a single TN was wasted today.
Well, I activate with Gwyneth. I have an
Okay.
out. I just have
Take
to
a
hit it.
damage.
From... Oh, you have a mask, sure. 1, 2, 3. Of course, I can't hit my out with 3 fucking cards, you know, so you just get your top decks every time.
Nom, nom,
Jesus
nom, nom, nom.
Christ.
It's fine, because you're still going to win, because I fucked up my scheme choices as usual, so you're okay. I got distracted by murder. It happens every time.
Well, you know, the schemes in this pool are just a little fucked anyways,
Yeah.
it's not like mine are great either. I kind of gave you the free point on your presumed sweating bullets on High River Monk. If you don't have that, I'm going to be upset with you. Because you should. Because I was going to just double walk with Kunoichi and pull Huggy out to deny that, and then just, you know, live with this, but apparently I measured the wrong shit with Luna. And just made a bigger misplay because of that. That's fine though. I don't have any stones, so that doesn't work. I can do that multiple times, I suppose. Probably better to make the damage flip first and then try and do something. Alright, so I'm going to attack Luna with my Card Shark ability here.
Okay.
Your whip. I have a 14 with Deja Vu.
I'm on 10. And I think you're on 13, but...
13, you're right. Discard my card for Deja Vu. Flip 2. Take moderate of 2. Or, no, sorry, weak of 1.
Yep.
Fucking garbage ass thing. I draw 2 cards. Then I'm gonna hit the jackpot. Name me a number.
How many cards do you know? Do you know any of them?
It's absolutely 0.
Okay, 1 second.
As you should be able to well tell, that since I've gone through 5 cards this turn.
Yeah, 13.
Alright, no 13s.
Okay.
I will not draw the 2, I'll draw the other ones. I'll be still incredibly salty that in 9 cards, I haven't found 1 mask, which is all I was looking for. Oh my god. Yeah, you can rip your suited TNs off. Alright. I don't know, maybe I just have to heart of the cards flip it, you know? That's what all the true pros do.
Yep.
Of course it's fucked now that I couldn't do it off the first one to begin with, so I've been picking up a ton of injured, but that doesn't really matter at this point in time, I don't think.
It does not.
Oh fuck, I was distracted. I was supposed to miss you with that. Oops.
That's
What
unfortunate.
do you want to do about that?
Just have distracted for now, or...
Okay.
Unless that's really weird. I don't care. Like, do what you think's right.
No, it's fine. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do with my turn now. Because I cocked it all up trying to get greedy for 1 fucking point.
I was thinking, like, you had just a walk and interact that I could do nothing about, and then you're like, oh, let's do this fancy ass shit. Like,
I just wanted to, you know, deny your point because that's significantly more valuable here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I just didn't expect Luna to get all of her TNs off the top, I guess. I also just didn't see she was in 12 inches of the Curator, to be frank. but which is weird because I put the 12-inch bubble up myself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Whatever. It's a long day.
sure.
Um, and to be frank, I value no weight on the outcome of this game.
No, not me. I
It's just
genuinely
practice.
was just looking forward to it all week.
Yeah.
Like, as a game, so.
Yeah. I suppose there's enough upside to me if I rip a 7 of mask off this that I should try it, so I'll do it.
Come play?
Boop. It's a mask. Yeah, come play, but it's not a 7 of mask, so I'll go ahead and just put in this 9 anyways.
Okay.
Just so that it works in general, but it needed to be a mask for it to matter. So willpower duels on all of the things within 6 of Maddox, I think. I don't think I've ever taken this fucking duel before, but I guess that includes the charm order, so
So what would you
let's
like me to
start
flip?
there. Charm, please.
What's the TN?
Oh, the willpower 13.
Willpower 13 needs a 7, I believe. It is not a 7. Go ahead.
Cool. You can come play down here, I guess. What the fuck is this gravestone? Is that anything?
That's height 1 blocking, same as this, isn't it?
Okay. So I guess we'll put you here then.
Yep.
You get a
Poison for my
poison. Yep.
sins. Yep. And an injured for what it matters, but.
Yep. Luna, I guess.
Luna. He's fine.
Passes. Corpse Curator.
Boned.
Failed. I don't have a choice of whether or not I place you in base, so I guess you're coming over here. If there's space for you. Is there space for you?
Looks like there might be. Let's just do that.
If there's not space for you, I don't think I can place you anywhere. I think that's overlapping the Kunoichi.
That's most definitely active. So that's the best you can do. Is that touching? Doesn't look like it's touching, so I think I'm back where I was, which is over here, right?
Yep. So I guess that's better for me because you don't get to drop the thing on me. And then Than, please.
Than.
Yeah, he fails, but I have nowhere to place him.
Yeah.
The important thing is if I rip the mask off, I got to kill Than off of that. But
I mean, Than's pretty well boned, but yes, yeah. Well, I don't think you could have placed him here because of the headstone.
That is fair, but I could have tried placing like Luna and Corpse Curator first to kind of shuffle them around.
Like shuffle them around a little bit and then.
Like I wouldn't have moved Charm Ward at first if I had gotten the brilliance.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. Anyways, that's Maddox's turn.
Okay.
I think that's turn.
That's turn.
So you'll score points. I'll score no points.
Yeah, but there's going to be a lot of shit going on. So no, I don't. I do not score that.
I'm mad with you then.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Why do you not have sweating bullets, and why do you not have sweating bullets with that model? You fucked up. All right.
Well,
that's
fine. There is that.
I'm gonna do my poison damage. I take 1 on Lynch, or 1 on Lynch, 1 on Kitty. Drop poison. Oh, I don't take 1 on Lynch. I take 2 on Lynch.
I take 1 on.
Take 1
Maddox.
on Maddox.
Sorry, I take 1 on Than, and I heal 1 on the Curator, and. And take 1, 2, 3. And he drops 1. Has no injured. No injured there. Burning on Huggy.
Yep, he'll take 1 from the burning.
And that's
Call.
And there's no injured there. And there's no shielded there. And there's no shielded there.
Shuffle, pitch 2 3s. Draw back up to 6.
And then I'm ready for initiative. I have how many? Have we killed anything? Yeah, we killed Desperate. So I've got 1 pass token after initiative.
After initiative, correct.
No, because I killed Lone Swordsman, so we're even.
Oh, you're right. We're even.
Cool. Well, your choice.
I guess I'm going first. All right. Well, it should be pretty trivial to get rid of Than. I just have to figure out how I want to do that. Did you place within 2? You did not place within 2, but you have 2 chi, so it's probably difficult to kill that guy in particular. I can put Boring Convo up again. That's probably not a bad play, and then just ping Than off the board, and that works. So I'll go with Mr. Tannen. He's gonna rig 2. He's going to put back this And then, I don't know, we can put back a decent card probably if we're trying to make an attack. I don't even have to worry about the pesky minus stat anymore. That's great. Going to die, it doesn't really matter if that goes in, so I don't know, we'll just put one of those there. Okay, so I got my 2 cards back. Here's my boring convo, goes off with the trigger. Try and Despicable Promise to stand.
Okay.
15 D willpower. You fucker.
Would you like to cheat?
Yeah, I'll cheat. I'll go to a 16 with Drain Magic, which, as I recall, actually does work because you resolve the aura for what's it after the action? Let's find out. Delirium. No, it's after you gain the Brilliance token, not after the action. Okay. So nope, since Brilliance token's first, that's going to happen before the trigger, so you'll die.
Yep. I'm dead anyway because of Gwyneth, so go ahead.
You didn't cheat. Why would you be dead for Gwyneth?
Well, if I cheat, I'm dead, and if I don't cheat,
yes,
I'm
that's
dead.
what
So
yeah,
you know.
Yeah. So, anyways, you'll ping and die.
Yep.
So that's cool. Then we're gonna do the same thing to McCabe. I've got a 13.
Sure.
Okay. So you'll gain a Brilliance and a Distracted. And then 10's done. Over to you.
Okay.
On turn 3. I'm sure you already know, but I'll remind you, you're in severe.
Yeah. Yeah, I was seeing what potential we had for some positioning bullshit, but the answer is not a lot.
Oh, did Charm Word take a damage from poison? I feel like she was at 4 before.
She was at 4 before. It was all an absolute clusterfuck in there, sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm just asking. So
Yeah.
she should be at 0 poison again.
Oh, yeah, sure. Nope, that's wrong. That's correct. There we go. Okay.
You're right, though. I probably should have just walked up to that strategy marker, interacted with it, and also just pulled Gwyneth out and had her walk up to interact with you rather than having to deal with all this Luna bullshit.
Yeah,
that was definitely the issue.
There were some decisions there that were made.
Yeah. I just also wanted free attacks.
I mean, there was a level of greed there that I respect, but like,
yeah. Clearly, just my own experience playing McCabe, misleading me into thinking nobody rips the 8s off the top.
No, of course they don't. No. Yeah. So.
I love it. The casual first action walk.
Yeah, I don't love it, but like,
Except
oh
that's a
shit!
disengage,
So I have
not
to
a walk,
stay.
so you
Yeah, I
can't
was
do
about to
that.
say I have to stay within
6.
within one of.
Or within 1, yeah.
I don't mind being within one of Sen, but I do mind being with one of Lynch. So let's be there. I think is the upshot. Yeah. So I think it's that, and then I'm relatively pleased. Yeah. Okay. McCabe's going to go. He's going to draw a card and gain a shielded. He's going to chuck that one for hand size. He's going to walk to there. Cock and balls. He's going to walk to there. He's going to have a shielded. Then he's going to bonus that corpse for a mask gets it with the trigger
Oh,
that
yeah.
I already had. So that'll be TN. Is that one within 4? Yes. So Tannen's within that one, right? No, because it's 3 inches because it's height 2. Yeah, okay.
Correct.
So that is Gwyneth and Lynch and Sen and Kitty. Presuming that's not like an...
Agreed.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
5 inches, right?
Yeah, it's 5.
Absurdly large bubble for no
It's
particular reason.
madness, yeah. So I'm
right,
going to put that one back up. Right,
Who
so we'll go with Kitty.
Okay. Not stunned.
Sen.
Not stunned.
Magic. Lynch. Now low. Yep, perfect.
Still
and
stunned.
Now Maddox. She
What's
would be.
the N on it?
You need 14, I think. I'll check.
It's probably
it's
a 13, but I'll put this 10 anyway, and it'll work.
13's good. Right. So that was my bonus. That is gone, and he has a mask. Right. So that was 1 AP and a bonus. Then I'm going to...
I recommend attacking Lynch.
Well, I'm thinking about it because you're not yet on half.
You also have distracted.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Yes, with the distracted in mind, let's punch Kitty.
Okay.
Misses.
I have a 13, which should be higher than you.
Yeah. And then I have 1 more AP, which will...
One more AP indeed.
Which will be... to punch Lynch.
Fair enough.
Lol. Your cheats.
It's your last AP. I'll go with this 18.
18, okay. I'm a bit surprised. I will just have to miss, I guess.
Yeah, I'll heal too.
Oh, I would rather you didn't. I will match you on 18.
It's luck thief, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
So double negs.
All right.
Take
I'll
3. And then at the end of my activation, I will take my mask bonus. Needs a 7. Doesn't get it. That's fine. And then hands it over to the High River.
High River. Yep. Sounds Gucci.
Who both gain a shielded, and he's done. Yours.
I'm gonna go with my Kunoichi. Pick that 13 back up. Put back this 1.
Rude.
As you do.
You are gonna not take a damage because you don't see my curator. Carry on.
Yep.
Unless my Luna is size 1.
Luna is size 1.
Then you do
Pretty
take
sure.
a damage.
Okay. Sure. Ouch. Yeah, that works. I've got your back, Gwyneth. Needs
Okay.
4.
Good. Glad we got that sorted.
Do I cheat that? I really want to. So I'm not going to. I guess I'll just kill Luna instead. That's probably fine. I'll attack Luna.
Rude. Your
Miss.
stat 5.
I'll hit you again. Fucking miss again. Alright, perfect. Kunoichi's done. Fail all your TNs and miss all your attacks. That's a beautiful activation right there.
That's the way to do it. Right. So if I go 1 and a half and be there.
Still engaged by Huggy.
Yeah, no, I want to be engaging him. I want to hit him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah. Your choice. Your choice. Yeah. Although there is a spicy little option to just go with the Charm Order, accept death, and I don't hate that. If I do that, I think the Charm Warder's dead either way. So... this is on my time, not that it matters, but so... If I want to disengage using it and go 1 and then 2 and a bit, I mean it would be a bit less, but still it would be out, and then I could go half, 1, 2 and a tiny bit, and it's not enough.
Still be out of 1.
Yeah. So if we tighten that up as best we possibly can, so we can't do a 1.5 inch thing, can we? So we do copy and we go 2 and we think, what does 1.5 look like? 1.5. No. So there, 1.5. Not quite. So then there, 1.5 is out. Right, that's the best we can do. So then we go 1, 2.5. Yes.
That seems to work.
Okay, so that is possible. But if we miss, we are just majorly fucked. It's funny that. God, that is genuinely quite interesting. I think sorry, this is actually pretty hard.
You know, I'd feel a lot better right now if I had a point and you didn't have a point, which is where the award state should be. So I get you. If you weren't thinking harder than me, you know, maybe you wouldn't be winning. So maybe you do need to think harder than me.
Sure.
Clearly working so far.
It's going like a dream, I'll be honest.
I mean, my input is just that I would activate the Charm Warder and tap Lynch with Jinx twice and kill him personally. But, you know, you do you.
So I was thinking about it. It guarantees her death. And I think her death is guaranteed anyway, pretty much.
I'm not certain what guarantees her death about that play, except
she gets double injured, double poison.
I suppose.
However, I've just noticed that she's in that range, and I'm just going to flip 2 of the suits off the top and kill you, so that's going to be fun. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think we have to go with the Charm Order then. So we're going to go with the Charm Order and gain a chi, and then we're going to do my bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, with the trigger.
Oh, boy.
So we are going to choose, I think, Kitty.
Okay.
And then we're going to choose... Rams. So we're going to choose...
Okay.
we'll start with Kitty. She'll take
1
2.
ram.
We'll still go with Lynch now, who's going to just flip 2 off the top. There's one.
One ram.
And then we'll go with...
That's more than enough to
that's all
secure his
right. That's
death.
fine now, yeah. Gwyneth. No, she's all right. And Kunu takes 2.
You are the luckiest motherfucker I have seen
Just
in a
having
long
a wonderful
time.
time.
Getting 3 rams off the top on your fucking cards, whatever.
And then we are going to... I guess we have to jinx Lynch, don't we? I mean, it'd be rude not to at this point.
3 rams in all the right places too is the annoying part. I suppose you didn't kill Lynch, but that's supposed to be unlikely too.
Yeah, jinx Lynch.
Yep, sure.
Okay, that's hilarious.
With a fucking black too.
yeah.
All right.
So
Guaranteed dead.
So I've got 2 poison. Let's just start with that, and I've got 2 injured. Right. And then I'm currently on that, but of course I'm gonna cheat to this.
Going to cheat in
you can move me if you so wish.
Yeah, so you'll get a brilliance.
Yeah.
And I'll ping you off of for the damage off of Lynch's Majigger.
Sure. And then I will deal a straight from 10 to 4. And
then
I
you'll
will
cheat in a moderate, so I'll die.
kill you, and then we'll
get another brilliance.
Yeah, and sadly not lose 2 cards, but I mean, is it better to just make you lose 2 cards and then
hit me again?
Hit you
Maybe.
again? I think that's better. I'm going to do that. I'm going to not cheat, not take
Sure.
the brilliance. No,
ready for you to,
I'm not. I'm being like, I'm
on
just
this.
being so unbelievably greedy. Fuck all that. I'm having the brilliance. You're dead. Right.
All right.
So that was my first AP. So I have another one.
Yeah.
I will. Take a jinx onto Huggy. So terrifying.
Okay. Terrifying.
Excellent. And then the jinx.
I've got a 14. Would you like to cheat? Sorry, would you like to use cheat?
Use
and would
cheat
you
and
like
then
to cheat?
yes. So if I go to 8, I'll be on 13. If I then go to there, I'll be on that amount. I think I'm gonna die. So I'm going to spend chi and go to 17.
No trigger on that?
No trigger on that.
Oh, do I even give a fuck then? No, go ahead. Take your neg flip.
17 to your 14 is a neg.
14. Yep.
Take 2, so 1.
Of course, I take fucking 1 anyways and an injured. All right, fair enough.
And I'm injured and poisoned again and done. Yours.
Oh, now this is hard. I'm engaged over here. That's a lot of fun. Do. I suppose it only makes sense to go with Gwyneth and fix my hand here. So I'll rig 3.
You take a damage.
Sure. Okay. Okay, game. Yeah, all right.
Just having a lovely time.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm glad we've swung you around on Maddox at least.
No, this is a dog shit model, and
I
I
know.
regret paying 9 points for it. It's done nothing for me this game.
Hey, it gave me 2 stones.
Literal dog shit model. How do I keep getting tricked like this? Keep this card. I'll keep this card. And I guess I'll put these cards back. Seems fine. I'll make an attack on Luna.
Okay.
I'm distracted, so I miss. But I've used that distracted now. Been fair about it.
Okay, cool.
I gain an injured though.
Sure.
Apparently. Fucking keys. Which one? There it is. All right. I'll fucking try my bonus.
Yeah, 13.
No 13s. I'll take the 12 though.
Sure. Drew a 12 and a 7. Fantastic model.
Garbage fucking model. Now I have this AP that doesn't do anything. Do you have any way to heal the Charm Warder I'm not thinking of?
No.
Okay.
If I couldn't put a mask on her.
Yeah. Well, that's not going to do anything.
Indeed, but I mean, you asked, I'm telling you.
Yep.
Like, that's
yeah,
it.
no, that's fair. I guess fuck it. We'll attack the Charm Warder.
Sure. You got it.
Oh my lord. If I was one card deeper before I called that bonus, I got a red. Alright, I guess I'll call Deja Vu, because I can do that.
That seems reasonable. So
I'll
chuck a
get rid of
card.
this
Yep.
7. So 20 to
13
10.
straight.
Not
oh yeah,
13,
I'm
but still
massively
straight.
injured. Yeah.
Okay.
Super
Take
fucking
3, I
dead.
guess. Then I draw 2. Alright, there we go. Maddox, great model.
Yep.
Over to you.
Yeah, cool.
All you have to do is flip the red Joker, and then you can do 2 points of damage to a model that's already injured and draw 2 cards.
Salty. Rivermonk's going gaining 1 chi, not 2, and a focus and taking a damage, which he'll actually just take on the shields, and then he'll go 1.5 and be there, and then we'll start punching you. He gains fast because he gained the mask. First AP, spending focus. Let's go. Get some.
Yeah, it seems good. Go ahead. I'm on an 11 tier.
10 injured. 10 to 19.
Sure.
With the concentrate trigger, which I'll declare. So straight. Take 3.
So I'll take 2.
And a burning. And I'll take the trigger to get the concentrate with the focus. I will then flurry.
Where the fuck is burning S? It's not even in the word burning, whatever.
No clue. And then spending the next focus on the flurry attack. Sure. Get some.
Well, that seems good.
Okay.
Got an 8.
And I'll just check if there's
I probably just die off of this.
Yeah, probably. I'm just going to check whether there's anything useful. You can't... Well, I mean, the obvious one now is to just do aggressive chi and spend said chi and then flip a positive. Double pos?
Yeah, it sounds right.
Double pos. Yep. Very dead.
Yep, quite dead.
And then... so that was first AP plus flurry, so 2 AP remaining.
Yeah, so then you just interact. Maybe you don't. I don't know.
Don't talk to me about points. Let's not get silly. We're going to charge things and continue murder.
Okay.
So
that's okay. I'm just going to concede at this point in time.
Okay.
With 0 points on board and all of my important pieces off the board, it's not looking good.
Sure. No, fair enough. Fair enough. No, I mean, like that was just that was one of the weirdest games of Malifaux I've played in a long time. Because so many things just didn't go as they should, which meant it was impossible to analyze. Like, so no, let's start talking. Right. Should Sweat and Bullets
I'm going to
on
blame
this
the
guy? Yes,
entire game on
should.
this play down here being fucked up.
I mean, that's a 2-point swing, which is absolutely massive. Like, if you hadn't done that, I think you're now in the game. Not like not
I agree.
Comfortably, but you're definitely in it.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I'm ahead on points, I get to actually just play to be at 3 points to your 0 or 1 to 0 at the end of this turn.
Yeah, just to maintain.
And I just have to deny on turn 5. Like that. If I do that, I have a game.
Yeah.
I didn't do that, so I don't have a game.
Yeah.
And
then,
how badly did you actually cock up your schemes, though?
Really, pretty badly.
Because like maybe I win the game off of that anyways, but I don't feel like playing it out.
Fair.
So, like, what teams did you end up taking? I had Sweating Bullets with the Kunoichi on a henchman, which I might have been able to get turn 4 if the Kunoichi's alive, might not. Who knows?
Maybe.
And then I had, fucking...
Deathbeds on strat?
No, the Ensnare.
Oh, the Ensnare. Okay, I had the Deathbeds on strat, which was going to be tricky because, like, the second point's fine because Terracotta now starts wandering off. But the first point is really, really hard now because I couldn't afford to, or I didn't think I could afford to do it here for Huggy. And then, like, eventually I might get it, like, down here. So the Corpse Curator can do stuff like bonus so that he's not engaged, which poisons Gwyneth, wander down and just put a scheme marker somewhere here. And then... but I mean, and then Gwyneth takes one from poison, takes another one from his poison, and so on and so on, or like 2 from his poison, and she's on 1, and then if she activates, she's near a mask, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's all that kind of shit, but you've got Kunoichi to try and fix that, and like, Luna shouldn't be alive to be holding this position anyway, but she is, for some reason.
Dodged all those attacks off of Gwyneth, despite being a 3-point deficit, like, fuck me.
Yeah, and then Sweating Bullets I do have, so the second point is very, very likely.
Okay, you just didn't have it on the lower river monk.
High river monk. Yeah.
Who did you put it on? What the fuck?
Desper.
Why?
Because I don't normally go in with him that early.
All right.
You successfully baited me here.
All right.
And so normally on turn 2, I go in, steal stones, and score Sweating Bullets on the model that I stole stones from. And I just use those stones to stay alive for 1 turn, which is all I need to score the point and steal the stones.
Sure.
But I was baited into an injured Maddox that was, off to one side and without much, with a bit less of a hand. And I thought, so my original plan was to charge you and then disengage back. But I got the reposition trigger anyway, just like an absolute looker. I mean, the amount of times that I just looked shit off the top, it's...
I mean, that's how you determine who wins, like, equally matched games at Malifaux anyways, right? It's just, like, who gets a little bit more lucky, so...
Yes, but I mean, it wasn't a little
bit. It was a good game.
It was a great game. I really enjoyed it. Thank you. So what are we recording the score as? So I'm only scoring 1 from Sweating, probably 1 from Sweating, from Deathbeds, maybe 2, and I'm probably getting 2 from Strat, maximum 3, unlikely, I think 2. So I think I end up on 4.
Strat's, like, wild enough that I have no idea how to speculate on that, to be frank.
Should we call it 4-3?
I think I should get at least 1 on espionage. Yeah, 4-3's fine.
Just because I mean, we can call it 5-4.
I think 3's probably correct for me. Whatever you want to call it.
I'm not getting 5 unless, like, if you're running around and trying to score, that allows me to score more easily. But, like, so if we're both playing it as we are, which is murdery and tight and bubbly, then I think it's going to end up at 4-3-ish.
That's fair.
Fine.
Because pretty much my whole plan is just to try and use Sen to try and deny you points on the last turn here.
Yeah.
Between Sen and Kitty to try and keep points low. Because I can get my ensnare while being next to you and still being a nuisance, but you're probably going to just spend time murdering me because of that. So,
yes.
Like,
yeah, I mean, my
plan
was to continue with the murder. Yeah.
So
the Corpse Curator is such a good model, by the way. Like, his ability to just go bonus. I'm not engaged. Goodbye. Like,
yeah, I wanted to kill Corpse Curator at some point in time. I just never found the window to, I think.
There was one really sad moment where McCabe was here and Corpse Curator was here and Desper was here, and Corpse Curator was perfectly within 5 of basically everything in your crew, and I just wanted to go with him and turn him into anything and just go, right, massive TNs everywhere or everyone's stunned. But then I used Than to take the hit and block line of sight to him. I'm like, fuck. But without it, I think Desper was dead.
I think to me the big the big playmakers that I made wrong was, like, we discussed the points one, but also I think it was just critically important for me to take the quick reflexes on the Lone Swordsman that turn when I didn't.
Yeah.
And if I did, I think I spent way less time killing Desper, and he's just dead much earlier. And then I have a way easier turn 2 to do actually impactful things.
Yeah, I was pleased with my defense of him, so my sort of, like, trying to get as many mask pings as possible, trying to get shield onto him with McCabe, trying to put extended reach in his general direction just to make it a bit tricky. You played around it well, but, like, it was another thing to factor in. And then trying to have Charm and High River threatening Huggy at all times so that he doesn't feel super comfortable. Like, you having that red in hand was impactful, because without that, he is
Absolutely
dead.
livid that McCabe top deck 3 for 3 on his boring convo triggers.
To get the Lone Swordsman out, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's put it this way. I wasn't counting on that working.
Yeah. No, I agree. You never count on it working, but when it does, you're like, well, I guess you're fucked.
Yeah,
That's why you flip for it.
It was, yeah, that's why. Because what else is he going to do? Like, I'd already worked out. Because I did play one, so I played one practice game against myself, which is where I was testing the out of keyword Tannen thing against you, and realizing that you could just pick apart my take the hit auras eventually and just one shot Tannen. And so then I played one more game, but I played against Plague, but he didn't want to play. Well, we had a misunderstanding, and he didn't know that I knew what your crew was. So he just said, "Am I all right to build like any Lynch2 crew?" And I said, "Yeah, sure. Like, if you don't want to play Popes, just play whatever." And he played a completely different Lynch2. He played the sort of Lynch2 that I would play with Fan and Terracotta and. Oh, what else did he have?
They're not particularly helpful practice, because he played a bunch of like defensive models.
He played a very, very different version of the game. So we ended up having a McCabe versus Lynch game, but it was entirely different. And how it ended up there was that he essentially just came into me. So the entire fight happened here. And he played with Masked Agent on McCabe, and he brought Gwyneth into the middle.
You mean on Huggy, not McCabe?
Sorry, on Huggy.
Okay.
And brought Gwyneth bang into the middle and just said, right, delirium o'clock, let's go. And it was a very interesting game, but it went exactly the same way in terms of no one scored anything. We all just murdered right down to about 2 models each. Mm-hmm. And he came out on top because McCabe can't fight Lynch or Maddox at the end.
Interesting. Yep. Okay.
So
did you bring the exact crew you brought here?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know how you didn't kill his models when he was that aggressive, but okay.
Well, I was less aggressive, so there was none of this walk, charge shit, and he didn't have Tannen.
I'm just saying, like, if he was on your half of the board, you don't even have to walk, charge. You just charge.
Yeah.
And then McCabe goes to town, you don't even have to worry about boring convo flips. I don't know how you didn't murder him.
Because how to describe? How did I not murder him? It's a reasonable question. It felt reasonable at the time. It wasn't like he came in activation 1. He came in towards the end of 1, so he did what you did. He sat in this forest with Lynch and Huggy, and then came forwards over to here. I mean, one thing you didn't do was you didn't push anyone with Kitty, right? I don't think he even ran Kitty.
I didn't end up pushing anyone with Kitty just because you were already in my face, so I didn't need to.
Yeah, it did like with Flank and with the crews that we had.
Kitty's just here to give Lone Swordsman better access, right? And Lone Swordsman had as good of an access as he was going to get with McCabe literally in my deployment zone.
Yeah. I mean, I love Kitty, and no one ever needs to sell me on Kitty, but like.
And like, she's also just here to score the ensnare points that you didn't get to see because we didn't officially score them, but like obviously she scores at least one, and if you don't kill her, she scores a second. Like, that's
without a doubt. Yeah. No, I'm oh shit, this recording's gone long. Right. Hope you enjoyed that game, guys.